of housing as well as the Gauteng MEC for Human Settlement will be unveiling an integrated housing model here in Cosmos City. It's part of a 12-year plan to develop Cosmos City. As you'll recall, that there's been quite a number of protests with some of the residents saying that they want upliftment and upgrading of their houses, and this has been government's call to respond to some of the challenges that the citizens in that particular area have been raising over the past couple of years. And now to talk to me a little bit more about this issue is Gauteng Human Settlements MEC, Mr. Mashatile. Thank you so much for joining me. This project has taken 12 years to come to fruition. Just give me a little bit more context about the project.
Well, Cosmos City was our first integrated housing development project since 2004. So here you've got bond houses, rental houses, the normal giveaway houses that we used to call RDP houses. So it's in a sense a place now where everybody lives who have different income, so to speak. So we are here with the minister to show successes since 1994, and we thought Cosmos City is a good model for what we are doing, building new cities, because that's the approach we are taking now.
Now, the issue of housing has been a really big contentious issue. We've seen in Zandspruit the citizens there protesting. We've also seen in Kaya Sands and the areas around Cosmos City as well, citizens protesting. What is your response as government in terms of citizens being aware that government is doing all they can to try and accommodate them?
Well, if you take Zandspruit, for instance, it's a question of electricity. I will be meeting this afternoon with people from Eskom and the city of Joburg to look at how we can resolve that, because there are plans to install electricity in that area. Same here in Cosmos City. There are houses that have been completed, about 200 now, that needs to be allocated to people, and there's no electricity connection. We are going to work on it with the city. But I said to the city, in the meantime, let's allocate people their houses. So next month we'll allocate 200 houses here. We are going to build another 6,000. So we move to the next phase. We are now coordinating with the city. I said, when we build houses, you put infrastructure, water, electricity, let's move together. So in the new projects, you're not going to have that problem where houses are built and there's no electricity. We're going to work together.
Let's talk figures briefly. This project has taken 12 years to come to fruition. Roughly, what was the estimate in terms of overall building and what went into it?
Currently we have more than 12,000 houses built here. And as I said, another 6,000 is coming. So a lot of resources are coming in. The good thing is that it's not only government money that is coming in, because you have bond houses as well. So private developers are coming in, banks are coming in. This is a very good model for what we want to see going to the future.
And is this part of the Gauteng 100 billion rand infrastructure development?
This is part of it. As I said, we're part of breaking new ground, and you'll see this year we're turning Gauteng into a construction site.
And what for you has been the highlight of this entire process? Just your final thoughts.
Well, I think this is a way to go in South Africa. We need to build new cities, and they must take the form of Cosmos City.
All right, thank you so much. That was Gauteng Human Settlement MEC, Mr. Mashatile, really giving us an indication of why this project is so important. An integrated living model for people who are living in the township, specifically like in Cosmos City. And we've heard that the banks have come to the table, as well as the private sector, as well as government. And it really is an indication of various sectors working together to uplift the lives of people living specifically in Cosmos City, but the project will also be rolled out to other townships in the rest of Gauteng. Back to you in the studio.
Nozintomimia from Cosmos City. Well, further afield.